everyone, it's shintigercurl here, that dude in the straw hat, presenting you with yet another professional wrestling review. I said I wasn't going to do one tonight, but sadly my plans fell through, so I had to watch SmackDown. So, of course, I'm joined here with my friend Joe. Say hi, Joe. He said I didn't go anywhere. So anyway, I saw SmackDown, and I have to say I liked it. And that's nothing against SmackDown because it's usually been doing a lot of good. It's consistently a great show, even though it's considered the B show. But let's get to the meat. We start out with Kane coming out, ranting about even though how he kept retained his World Heavyweight title at Survivor Series from Edge, he was still pissed off that Edge beat him. That still Edge has his father, Paul Bearer, and he was ranting about how he enjoys holidays too. And I just had a mental thought of Kane enjoying Kwanzaa and having a dashiki. That was just funny to me. Anyway, Edge appears on the Titantron and says that he has his father, and he pretty much spends the entire night pulling a whole Bugs Bunny routine of pulling some fake outs and just screwing with Kane's head. I enjoyed it all. It was just Edge at his best. I love Edge. Anyway, the first matchup is the first qualifying match for the King of the Ring tournament, and it's between Jack Swagger and Kofi Kingston. Now, this was a very good match. It was very long and very competitive. I swear it was a King of the Ring worthy match to be in the King of the Ring itself, but to have a qualifying match between these two was just awesome. They both did their play to their strengths. Swagger played to his strength and technical expertise, while Kofi played to his high octane energy and high offense. And the Swagger soaring ego played a few roles in it as well. But in the end, it was Kofi that is going on to the King of the Ring tournament this Monday. The next match for the King of the Ring tournament is between the Big Show and Alberto Del Rio. And everyone who knows me knows that I am a big Alberto Del Rio mark. He has the potential to be big in the business. He just has it all. In the way he's being pushed. I say next year, Alberto Del Rio world champion. So anyway, the match starts, and Del Rio is of course still sore after getting knocked the fuck out by the Big Show. And he's like, "You think you may have gotten me, Senor Giant, but I will win this because I am Alberto Del Rio, and I am better than you." Wink. So Alberto's just getting juggled around for most of the match until the match goes outside. Big Show hangs out too long after Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer takes one for the team by taking a knockout punch and causing the Big Show to get counted out. So Alberto Del Rio is the next man in. Now I will be mad about it, but considering who Alberto Del Rio is facing, a win is a win. Backstage, we got a nice good segment where Swagger is chewing out the Swagger soaring eagle, and he's all depressed. And right next to that is Hornswoggle, who we haven't seen in a while, about to enjoy some nice burnt turkey from one of the divas. I don't remember which. So he sees the Swagger soaring eagle, and he takes out his utensils and goes ha 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 ha, and he's prepared to eat the Swagger soaring eagle when the diva told him not to and took away his utensils. So he took out a bow and arrow and shot the Swagger soaring eagle, to which Matt Striker comments, "Little HBK." If you saw that picture of HBK hunting, you know what it means. Oh, and speaking of that, during one of the previous matches, Matt Striker said that he was good friends with Jack Swagger, and Michael Cole says, and I quote, "But you're an announcer, Striker. Announcers don't have friends." And of course, Josh and Matt pretty much picked up on it, like, "Yeah, you should talk. Yeah, you know all about that, don't you, Cole? Good job, Cole, at burying yourself, you jackass." Next match pits the Sinister Scotsman, the Sinister Scotsman, Drew McIntyre versus MVP, and much shorter than the other matches, but it was nonetheless very good. Drew McIntyre showed a lot of aggression in his match, like all he does in all of his matches, and he showed off pretty well. It was just a pretty good match. But and of course Drew McIntyre goes on. Also, we get a shot of Kane still looking for his father, and find Edge having his father in the crowd, and he's like, and Kane's like, "You give me back my father. I know what you want. You want another title shot." And Edge says, "Well, I wasn't going for that. I just wanted to fuck with you, but thanks. So why don't you join me and your dad at the hot dog stand? I think you'll be more comfortable there." So Kane goes into the audience and goes to the hot dog stand only to find an empty wheelchair. Bug Joker Edge strikes again. I was expecting to find a note written on the wheelchair saying, "Why so serious, Kane? Do you want to know how I got this big ass chin?" I just love that. Anyway, we move on to the main event, which is the last Money in the Bank match. Well, before that, Lay Fools, made of Michelle McCool and Layla, come out. I don't really care. To wrestle Kelly Kelly, who really needs to eat a fucking sandwich. Seriously, girl, what happened to you? You used to have big tits, and now you're ugh. Well, anyway, the match was small, and Kelly won, and then, well, it's not worth me mentioning. So the main event happens, and it's for the last spot in the King of the Ring tournament between dashing Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio. But before that, Alberto Del Rio graces us with his presence again, so to mess with that little chihuahua, Rey Mysterio. Wink. So anyway, actually this match is pretty good. It really showcased Cody's talents in the ring. It's a very strange mashup of his brother Goldust's and his former tag team partner Hardcore Holly Styles. It's strange, but it works for him. And not only that, he has the charisma to pull it off, unlike Ted. I mean, Ted's okay in the ring, but he's just bland. I mean, but partway through the match, this showed off Cody's charisma. Partway through the match, Cody jumped out of the ring and had the ring announcer Tony Chimel hold up his jacket with the mirror on and just was checking himself like, "Is my face okay? Don't fucking hit me in the face!" It was just awesome. I mean, and well, due to Alberto Del Rio's interference, Cody Rhodes beats Rey Mysterio. And now the King of the Ring tournament is set. The participants will be Ezekiel Jackson, Daniel Bryan, John Morrison, Ezekiel, let's see, what is it? John Morrison, Ezekiel Jackson, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, that's the one I'm thinking of, Cody Rhodes, or Dashing Cody Rhodes, Alberto Del Rio, Drew McIntyre, and of course Kofi Kingston. Now you got 8 spectacular superstars. These are all 8 young and up and coming superstars, with only Sheamus being the only former world champion in it. And I only blame that because of politics, since he's bosom buddies with the boss's stepson. So, but anyway, this is a good tournament for young up and coming talent. And I expect to see a lot of amazing matches from this tournament. And I'm really excited about this because I haven't seen a good wrestling tournament in years. And I'm just very excited. And they have 3 hours, so this is going to be an awesome event. I'm gonna cancel any. If I were you, if you're a wrestling fan, I'd cancel any events, because when you got 8 very good superstars with unique and diverging styles and attitudes and different types of charisma, you're gonna have a good fucking night. Well, anyway, afterwards, Edge appears on screen again and says that he has his father in the parking lot since they're getting some fresh air in Jacksonville, Florida. Kane runs out, sees Paul in a wheelchair, and then the wheelchair gets run over. It turns out the person in the wheelchair is a dummy. He grabs the remains of the dummy and he's fuming like, and then to tap it all off, the car that ran over the dummy was driven by Edge with Paul Bear in the back seat. He lowers the windows, looks at Kane, and just goes, "Oops," and drives off, leaving Kane to fume. Normally, at first, I didn't really care for this feud, but Edge is making me like this feud. I mean, I don't care if he ever wins. I just love to see him fucking with Kane, of all people. Just riling him up, just like he's taunting a bear or something. It's just awesome. It's just building up to their match at TLC. So I'm gonna enjoy that now, thanks to Edge. He's the Joker. He is basically the Joker, and he's just taunting him like, I have your father, Kane. What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna come after me? That's what you want. Yeah, you have to come at me with no rules because I don't work with rules. I'm crazy. I'm the rated R superstar. I gotta ask yourself, why so serious? So did you enjoy that, Joe? Joe has The Dark Knight on DVD. Yeah. So anyway, that was SmackDown. Very enjoyable. Very few slow parts. The matches once again set up the King of the Ring tournament, and I am extremely excited for this tournament. If you're a wrestling fan, make sure you watch this tournament because it is shaping up to be great. I might even be willing to miss Ring of Honor, and I'm starting to love Ring of Honor. I'm becoming a Ring of Honor mark. So if you are a professional wrestling fan, you tune in Monday night, 7 p.m. Well, for us in Houston, 7 p.m. at USA, 3 hours, King of the Ring tournament. And I guarantee you, this might actually make someone's career for this. So, and you couldn't go wrong with any of these guys right now. You really can't. So, I don't really have a personal pick because I love all these guys. But if I had to say, but the matches to watch out for would be the ones with John Morrison, any match with Daniel Bryan because he can make a good match out of anything. Alberto Del Rio is surprisingly good in the ring. Kofi's matches are never boring. Kofi's match will probably never boring. And in Cody, because Cody has shown off that he has some level, his skill level is getting better. It's matching his charisma. He's getting more, finding his identity in the ring. Because if you find your identity in the ring, you can work wonders. And I'm loving Cody right now. So those are my thoughts on SmackDown. And so this is Shin. So you'll see me again after this Monday, and hopefully I'll have a big smile on my face and show with Joe. Isn't that right, Joe? He's right too. So until then, this is shintigercurl, that dude in the straw hat, and my co-host Joe saying see you later, and we'll see you on Monday.